Yo, what's good? It's your boy LONGHAREDONTCAIR, aka Mr. SMD, aka Mr. Spooky, BigOneRadio, Dear Jersey Auditions. I'm here with Jersey Jones. What's good?
I'm maintaining, man. Just trying to hold my head, keep the music going, stand above water, just trying to make great music all the time.
Okay, that's what it is. So what do you expect to get out this Dear Jersey tour?
Well, get out of it, nothing. Put into it. It's like I could benefit. It's like I just released my own independent label, and what my independent label is doing is we looking to sign all artists at 30 million a piece, but we don't do distribution. So if I get you 30 million, I'm looking to get a major distribution company behind you. That's the only way we can bargain that deal and send you to school. Because when you do your research and you hear about MCs around the world MCs is looked at as clowns. So we was to sign an artist 30 million, send him to school, solidify him as a philosopher. No MC will be looked at as a clown ever again. So that's what I'm looking to bring to it.
Okay, that's what's up. How long you been in this? Like, how long you been doing this?
Well, I'll go off of my first mix. I published my first mixtape when I was 19. So you'll say 10 years even.
Okay. You got some time in.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of experience. What would you describe your style as?
When people ask you like, who do you try to reach? What demographic do you reach for? I always try to make sure I don't reach a specific demographic. As soon as I reach for one demographic, I release every other demographic. Okay. So if I focus on never minimizing my style or who I reach, I'll never be minimized in reaching who I would like to reach. So I don't try to minimize myself towards no specific avenue or no specific crowd. I try to make great music for all crowds, all avenues.
Not limit yourself.
Exactly.
Okay. So, right now, what do you think, like, what turn do you think music has taken? Like, what direction you think it's going in, and do you like the direction it's going in?
Honestly, I believe music is specifically in the situation it's in so Jersey can pick it up.
Okay.
Like, we've been in Jersey as a whole, been in I say the shadows of New York, but it was homage. It was purposely done that way. Because you make sure we let our forefathers do what our forefathers did, but the situation of music or rap is in a situation so Jersey could pick up and run with it as hard as we've been eager to. We had a few artists, but once we realized that we can't dominate the game, that's what we fall at as artists in Jersey universally, is we try to dominate the game independent or one artist. Once we realized that when the game was at its best was when you had everybody on tour together, was when you had everybody signed to major labels and major groups. Once we realized that the cohesiveness of those who step at the same pace is what's going to benefit our movement and the music. Once we realize that gel of who can maintain what you're trying to maintain is what's needed to be maintained, I believe that the game is in a situation for Jersey to pick up and prosper as much as it's needed.
Okay. Would you like the BigOneRadio page?
No.
What do you say you bring to the game?
Personally, I say because I no longer use profanity in my music.
Okay.
I started out that way, but what profanity does is it eliminates other words. You could use profanity for a lot of different words. So to expand my vocabulary, I eliminated using profanity in my music. So I try to promote that as much because of how much my vocabulary has expanded. But I try not to. Just because I don't use profanity in my music, I have an obligation to urban America. I have an obligation to the hood. So every song I make is to empower, is to uplift, because it's so much more. Like a lot of people don't realize that the reason we become incarcerated is because we don't look outside of our city walls. And that's all incarceration shows you, your city walls. Your block is just as big as the cell. So once you start looking towards global aspirations and universal dreams, then the city block can't hold you no prison walls. So I try to bring in power, especially to the youth and especially to those who listen.
Yeah, we definitely need it for the youth. That's definitely a fact. You checking in, Dear Jersey tour, Jersey Jones.
I am.
Good.
Big shout out to BigOneRadio. Quick shout out to Social Moments. Shout out to the whole Northside Records, everybody who's involved with the tour, everybody who won't be involved with the tour. We're just gonna keep working from here there on.
All right. Big One Radio, Dear Jersey Auditions. We out here.